Hey everybody, welcome back to Common Sense, where we make money make sense. Today we're going to be talking about something that sounds confusing, kind of boring, but is super important. Taxes. Yep, those things that take a chunk of your paycheck and make it go bye-bye. But don't worry, by the end of this video today, you'll actually get what taxes are, why we pay them, and how they work. So first off, what even are taxes? Taxes are money that people and businesses pay to the government. That money gets used to pay for stuff we all use, like schools, roads, parks, firefighters, and the military. So basically it goes, you pay your taxes to the government, which goes towards public services that come back to you. So ultimately, taxes are just a way to pay for the things that you're going to be using anyways, those public goods. Basically, no taxes means no public stuff. If we weren't paying taxes, we wouldn't have roads, we wouldn't have a military, we wouldn't have all these wonderful things that we get in everyday life. So the different types of taxes, because not all types of taxes are the same. First of all, there's an income tax. This is the money that you pay out of your paycheck. The more you earn, the more you pay. But it's only a small percentage, not everything. Say I was to make this many coins in my paycheck. The government might say, hey, you earned 4 coins in your paycheck. We're going to take one of those coins to help pay for some of the stuff that you use anyways. And we're going to let you keep 3 of those coins to spend on other things you might want, like food or houses or clothes, which we talk about in our budgeting video. So go watch that if you haven't. The next type of tax is a sales tax. When you buy something like clothes, snacks, or shoes, you pay a little bit extra at checkout. That's sales tax. Lastly, there's property tax. If you or your family owns a house, they pay taxes on it every year. That money usually helps fund local schools or town services. That taxes you pay on your house, say this is my house right here. Every year the government's going to come and they're going to take 1 coin of my value since I have such a large house. Maybe I have a smaller house worth less money. Say that my house is only the size of a marker. The government may only come and say, hey, you have a smaller house, it's worth less money. We're only going to take 1 penny from you to help you pay for some of these services for the town. Overall, there's multiple different types of taxes, and it's important to understand the big 3: income, sales, property. Also, there's payroll taxes. If you have a job, you'll see things like Social Security, Medicare, and on your ticket stub. That is just helping old people who have retired. There is, however, a 4th type of tax that is important to understand. It is called a payroll tax. If you have a job, you'll see things like a Social Security tax and a Medicare tax. Those things help support older people when they are retired and they need these things. They need services like wheelchairs and ramps. It's important to have Social Security tax and Medicare tax because these things help create a community and a well-founded country. Overall, how these taxes work in real life. Say I've got my first job and I'm making $15 an hour. I work 10 hours a week. 10 times 15, that's $150. But when I get my paycheck, it might only say $130. Where'd that $20 go? That's the taxes being taken out for things like income, Social Security tax, Medicare. You don't have to calculate it yourself. Your employer actually sends it to the government for you, which makes it a lot easier. But when you're older or working more seriously, you'll file your own taxes once a year. That's when you report how much you made and how much tax you already paid. Sometimes you even get money back as a refund. Here's the thing, nobody loves paying taxes, but they're what keep our communities going. They pay for our schools, hospitals, police, national parks, basically all the things that make your town and your country work. Learning about taxes early means you won't be shocked later when you see money coming out of your paycheck. You'll know exactly what's happening. Knowledge equals power. So the next time you hear someone complain about taxes, just remember, they're not fun, but they are necessary. That's going to be it for today's episode of Common Sense, guys. If this video helped you make sense of taxes, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what is one thing you think tax money should go toward more. And always, Making sense of your money today leads to success tomorrow. That's it, guys. Have a good one.